Hey, Miss Patricia. Robert Fraser Roofing. This is the shingle that they asked us to come back and finish a repair attempt on, even though it caused some damage. This is the damage it caused the last time. Again, you can see the matting came off here. It's actually sitting right down there. This guy's a lot more evident. You see the massive chunk that came out of there. You see the granules and the matting sitting right up there. Over here, it caused damage to the shingles to the right of it. You have both the matting, the granules up there, and then missing down here at the bottom. So, shingles that were not unsealed during last time that we'll have to unseal, we got this guy. Then we have these three, so that is 4 that we're gonna have to unseal still. We're gonna have to take the nails out of this row, and then take the nails out of this row. Then we will remove this shingle. We'll take a look at all the damage that looks like will probably continue happening with the mat transfer. We'll slide everything back in place. We'll nail it all back down. See if there's any creasing of the shingles. You can already start to see that there is some creasing that's already happened. There's some granules popping off, and same stroke down here does absolutely nothing to the shingles, but up here is wiping off the granules that are already dislodged. So let me go ahead and get you guys set up, and then we'll start the process. For any kind of loose spot to let us under this tar line. Don't want to cause any damage if I can avoid it. Slide, see. Try to keep you guys. Sorry about that. Trying to get you guys stable. Cause some issues. Alright, I think that's better. Go back to trying over here. See, this sealant strip on this thing is just baked in, not wanting to let go. I don't think that's the sealant strip letting go. I think that is matting ripping. We'll see. Yeah, same thing. Got matting again. This transferred. This matting is up here. This matting's down here. That's not how we want it, but that's okay. They want us to finish this out, so. Trying to be as flat and as gentle as possible on these shingles. Don't want to create damage. Trying to minimize collateral. That one's still not even detached. See right there, that's just a huge chunk of matting, and that shingle is completely ripped. That one's completely ripped. This one's completely ripped. I'll show you what we're dealing with before I continue on and get nails out. Here's what I can see from my side. You see all the matting. You got granules and matting, big chunks missing out down here. Matting all the way across. It should be shiny because that should be the tar sealant strip there. Big gouges and chunks missing out of all the shingles. You can see directly to fiberglass because it's all up there. Over here, nothing's changed. Matter of fact, this is the worst one. That's completely ripped through, exposing the felt down below. That's a bigger problem. Again, matting up there. Last one that we unsealed, and that's just a massive chunk of shingle from down below. But let's finish this out like they asked us. was overdriven. This one's not. Same thing with that one. Huge shingle. There. Flip it over, look at the back of this guy. This one, and of all of them, happens to be my cleanest one. Ironically enough, the shingle that looked like it had the most damage now has the least damage, because all these others have matting all over them. You can see big chunks missing here. More matting again. Big chunks missing here, which means now they're adhered to the other shingles, so that's not good. Current state of the union here as far as these shingles go. This one's continuing to lose granules as we go. This one's starting to, but we're okay. These are okay so far. So, that one's starting to as well. Again, same brush stroke the whole time. The only thing getting dislodged is loose granules. We're gonna put this guy back in. We're gonna take the nails that didn't come out while the shingle's out. We're gonna put all the nails back in, and we'll see what it looks like when we're all done. Alright guys, sorry about that. It's hot. Heat causes my lovely phone to overheat, shut off in the middle of recording. So we're back, nothing's changed. I just pushed pause when you guys stopped recording. I set it back up. It's a little harder without the case, but with the case it overheats a lot more, so bear with me. So here's to line it back up like it was before. Drive it back in. Lift up the shingles as little as possible. Nothing crazy. So, got the nails back in. We're all good there. Checking, make sure everybody's there. All the nails are back. This is the one that's been looking rough the whole time since we started the repair attempt. This one's got a little degranulation. Not much on the others. So this one, some here. So this one, realistically, the problem is mat transfer and it ripping shingles left and right and above it. So still not a repairable shingle. Very little creasing, though there is, again, some creasing. Degranulation as well. Most of this is just pure mat transfer. That's the issue. You know, in the first repair attempt video sent over, we alluded to the fact that there's going to be some more shingles needed, just simply for the fact that some of these repairs have already been allotted for, but there's some other stuff. Like we're gonna have to get to this shingle to get to this shingle. Let's see. I can't tell. Yeah, it looks like this. So this shingle ends here. So what that means is that this ridge vent is gonna have to come up. So you get this ridge vent and this ridge vent that has to come up in order for us to get to the top row of the shingle. So you have nails here. Next row of nails is right up here. But this ridge vent extends all the way over to here. So to do this shingle, that is 8 foot again. This is middle. This would be the other end. So we have to pull up 2 things of ridge vent here. Ridge shingles. So we're gonna start, the shingle ends right at it. So get that one all the way over to this guy. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I know there's already 90 something. That's 24 additional ones that will be needed just for this span. Come down here. This one is going to be rough because at some point it got caulked to the shingles on the other side of the valley, so that means we're definitely eating up over there without a doubt on that. This shingle, again, is the end shingle. It goes all the way over, so realistically, it's that whole shingle. And this guy, same thing, this whole shingle. Code in Georgia is ice and water has to be within, or has to be 18 inches. So you're gonna go basically 12 inches across, so a shingle and a half is the rough guess for all of this. So we have ice and water that's gonna be under absolutely all of that. And that's just 1/2 of it. Again, that one was included. That's a blue chalk mark. You can see, again, those field adjusters, chalk. So all of this is going to have to be pulled up when we go to work on the ice and water shield that's under that shingle. It's going to be the same thing on the other side. Again, the felt's going to wrap across here. The ice and water is going to be under the felt. Ice and water is going to be tied in with that ice and water. So again, that's a lot of shingles. I'm not going to go through and count them all for you guys. There's quite a few on either side of the valley there. Got another 24 over there just for ridge cap, plus the 2 ridge vents. I believe it is all the shingles that are near. Nope, I was wrong. This shingle's gonna be the same situation. In order to get to this one, you're gonna have to go here, here, See if we can see where this guy ends there. Here. This whole shingle, which means you also need this guy. Let's just keep this simple. Last time we had 2 ridge vents as 24. We're going to call this another 24 because again we have to get under this ridge vent to remove those nails and reinstall it properly. Keep moving down. Same thing here. So it ends there, so again, there's the end. So that's 2 ridge vents again. That's another 24. 3 sets of 24. Don't see any more near here. That guy's far enough down where I think we're safe. I don't think we're going to have to worry about that one. This one, there's no damage near, thankfully. But, just so we can see, there's pre-existing valley metal, so we know on the other side we don't have to worry about code issues. It is pre-existing condition, sorry. And I don't believe, oh no, we can see it there too. So here's another valley, got valley metal. So we have valley metal in all the valleys, which means anywhere that we have shingles near when we go to do the repair, we have to work on that. Let's see. It's another section. That's a full shingle running at chalk here. Once again, that's a valley. Right here in the front. Not only is it a valley, it ties into a ridge that hasn't been disturbed before, just leading to more issues, guys.